Are we finally back? All right, we're back. We're back.
To throw them in another group to see how they would have done, but I think it makes
Marinara man.
Tomato sauce.
Marinara man.
Rafi's like, son of a gun.
Now you want to play the
There we
nice
go.
guy?
Looking
Poop
to
on poop before this
make
match
their way
started.
forward. OMiT not hanging around for anything.
No, I'll say they've got a really solid read on this aggressive play.
Perfect timing.
Comes off for a one-for-one trade, but does anyone know that Craze is still pushed up as far as he is?
Rebel, line up.
They've been able to find Simp at the middle of the map. Numbers now starting to look good for OMiT.
Tomato Tommy.
Bomb is kind of stuck in an
call me
OMiT premier
Marinara
triangle. And it's just down to
boy.
Canabeezy. Surprised the
Marinara
defense will find a
man.
couple.
Has to be a BZ, right?
Yep.
Sure.
What a weird. This round is so weird.
Going from this watch party to Seth's is the polar opposite. Oh yeah.
Trying to swivel.
I can imagine.
About Drawser as well.
Real professional over there. We don't know the meaning of that word over here.
Pretty much. Well, let's solidify the round for you, but make it plausible. As I may well just got caught with a bit
Oh
of
my God,
bad
it's Reese
timing.
Vivid.
But now Vivid, his position
I got a
is
BZ.
well known from a BZ. But a BZ's the one who has to make the move.
Yes.
Vivid does not
He
have
was
to do
taking
a
a
great
long
deal.
pinch,
And he's
so I
put
don't know
himself
if
in a
he's
really
got
good
time
spot
for
to get
this.
some
I got a
separation
BZ.
away from the SMG.
I got a call for the bomb earlier in the
We gotta
round.
make sure
have
FaZe
as
switch
well.
up their S&D
I
strap.
believe he sees it right there on top of the staircase.
1v1. Amazing.
D-Real was
Will
saying that
start
no
to
one
track
switched
back
him up, man.
forward.
We switched up their strats.
Takes a bit of the high ground. Bomb will be
risking less.
collected, and Vivid will have the cross, and the shots
I
are
still gotta-
good, but maybe not good enough. The last shot, though,
Damn,
coming
what
to
was
the
that?
post is solid, and it's a 1v2 for Vivid.
And that's all over position.
Oh, you guys,
Both
you
two
guys
teams
like
are
Twitch
trying to
more,
get the BZ who
YouTube
managed to
more?
get himself around on a
I'm
flank.
streaming on both.
I know,
Trying to
but I'm
make it
saying if you had to pick,
very
which would you
doable
guys
for the
like more?
side of FaZe.
Probably
where
Twitch
BZ
because
actually did make his
you don't
move
get
through. I
copyright
think he
strikes
must
on
he went
everything
all
you
the way
do.
through B.
I think
That's
you
how
get
he was able to find this pick.
copyright
Mom was
strikes
like,
at all.
okay, I've been killed from what?
On YouTube?
Oh, I
No,
like
on
it.
Twitch.
Yeah, cool. Vivid though with that
on
pick.
Twitch,
And I
you're
just
good.
love the
You just
positioning
mute your
initially.
shit, that's it.
And that's what you get when
Yeah,
the bomb
on
carrier is
YouTube,
pushed up
they be
halfway up the
hitting you
map.
with
Dies,
strikes and
you get that
shit.
information
Yeah, YouTube, you get an email every
pretty
day.
early on. Remembers exactly where it is, positions himself
I
accordingly.
just like the UI.
It's
The
three
UI on
around
Twitch
for
is
Vivid
just
and
so
the
nice.
round alongside of it to OMiT.
We were all here for K-Son when
Another
he
thing to
filled
keep
in
in
for
mind
you at
here for
Champs
FaZe
when
Clan, we
FaZe
talked about
lost.
their
I seen
opening
that.
duel.
That was Darth K-Son, bro.
Wait, that was actually a
a lot of
great
that is
stream.
benefited
That was
off
Darth
the
Brother,
K-Son.
offensive side
that was
off
the
the
low, that
bomb.
was one of the lowest I've ever been in my life.
Allow the bomb to get planted
That
quite
K-Son
often,
was
but
definitely
they
number
often
one.
retake. So
Fucking
they
FaZe got last and K-Son had to sit on stream for 6
They're happy
hours.
to let you plant in a 4v3, and then they just retake you with their numbers.
And I
so
never streamed this, so it
we'll
was just
see
so
if they'll
happened
kind
the
of go
day
down
I
that
committed
path
to
once
Tom,
again
we
as
just
Mac
so
and the
happened
rest
to
of the
get
crew
bombed out of
get to work clearing out mid-map.
Yeah.
That was
So just
terrible.
playing the
Yeah,
numbers
that was
is the
terrible.
perfect way
I
to
told
say
you
it.
to
Exactly.
do it.
Oh, I mean,
No,
if you're
Okay,
saying you
so-
need the numbers, yeah,
Once you
apparently
commit
you
to
just
something, you
need
gotta do it,
your
you know?
jackal. And the dream.
Man of his word, I respect that.
Yes, it is.
Oh, they're getting their pockets
Somebody
ran,
else got
boys.
the last bullet potentially, but the
Fucking
first two in the middle
Where you
from
going,
Sim. Yeah,
Mamba?
ridiculous.
Yeah, and that is kind of the key. We see this on across a number of maps for FaZe. They're
The
happy to let
hell's
you get the bomb
Mamba
down if they're in a 4v3. They're saying, oh, whatever. We'll just kind of use our numbers, break down the map, and then collapse on you in a really soft post plant.
Mamba.
And that's kind of the situation here. You get a first blood over towards the bottom side of the stage. You allow Sim to get forward with an SMG, and that's just what he does. He does it
What's
best.
this other series looking like?
Miami's up
Nice
2
one from
alright.
FaZe. Nice bounce
Yeah.
back considering.
Seeing if they started the control yet. I don't think they have.
Awkward position for them,
No,
yes. It's
we
not
need the Optic vs. Cloud9
necessarily that
match
it was
now.
signed, sealed, and delivered
Yeah,
by
that
any
might
stretch,
actually
but
be-
still, nice
That's
one to
gonna
get
wake
back.
us
C9
up.
looked, C9 looked really good.
One piece
I
between
go
these
and I'm
two
watching
now.
CS at the same time. There's so
So
much
maybe going to slow
happening.
down. We've seen a lot of action over the middle of the map. Both two teams getting a lot of aggression towards that, and the slowdown does seem to be coming through.
And that's kind of the staple for both squads, though. Like, you know how BZ plays. He wants to run forward, try to find some sort of a first blood. The same could be said for Craze on the other side.
When I'm talking shit to Mamba, I'm
It
just
looks
trolling,
like we're
bro.
going to get a bit of a feel out for
Mamba's my
BZ
guy,
over
bro.
towards B. Bomb is still
I met him
circulating at the
the-
middle of the
at
map.
the,
Kind of in
last
between a
event.
couple of
He had cowboy
defenders
boots
here.
on. I
Yeah,
was
this is
flaming.
dangerous.
Yeah, I'll say, especially I think with Mac's position over at stage, and he's been
Good
covered
guy.
to the point B.
Good guy, Mamba.
Chips and the Knights coming to mind here.
Oh,
Chris
the
going to move
Stanleys?
forward. It looks like a BZ may well just linger.
Oh, this is a good
That's
route.
that is a gap.
Oh, I thought he was about to hit
The
it.
gap for both two teams. I mean, you know, if FaZe don't know that, Chris is pushing behind, and they haven't got a clue that a BZ is over towards B if you're on it.
I'll tell you what, though, the OMiT comms, if BZ pops up from behind again, how the hell has he gotten there? Mac figured out over towards stage, time becoming an issue, has to make a play to his FaZe clan.
I mean, they're just
And Mama's
doing
found a
nothing.
really solid first blood through mid.
He's
They'll
open,
have
though.
This long route to really connect now with the
They
rest
have
of the
a blood,
defense.
so it's not
and
the end of the
will
world,
know
but-
that, okay, it's not A, it's not mid. It
It's a
has
B
to be
angle.
inside the B point.
So those two players who went missing between each other over towards B, not really going to come to fruition here, but numbers now there for OMiT for a retake. That bomb goes down. Slow push can run from Mamba. He's just watching the outside. Everybody else who
Number
moves
four.
up.
Yeah, all the offensive nades on the
Number
post
4,
though
come
have
on,
been
make some
spent.
moves.
Oh,
Go
they're
in
in
with
hell.
your
Comes the
team.
stun, the immediate push by Craze, the follow-up from the rest of
Oh
them.
my God.
It's beautiful.
Wait.
But
This is
can they
low-key
find the
winnable.
close to
This is
goal?
winnable for
It's
MC.
like a 2-1 finally.
no.
Mamba puts it away, but I'll tell you what.
Yeah, just got kinda
for a moment,
stuck.
you start to look
Okay.
at that angle.
Okay, OMiT.
You start to see Solium holding down the trigger. Maybe there's a chance, but not the case. As OMiT will go up 2-1.
Give me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, good. I'm not
I'm an
worried
OMiT
about
fan
it.
at least anyway.
That was a weird
See
round because the
Celium
pinch
still
ended
alive
up
over
doing
the kill
nothing. 'cause
feed.
they all
It's a
caught middle.
scary, scary prospect. Nice round.
Weird as fuck.
Coming through from the side of OMiT. Bears don't look too concerned by that.
Not worried about it
We'll
at
be
all.
very happy to get a hold of it.
The funny thing about it, you mentioned, is that the mind games don't
FaZe
really
is
ever
in
come
here.
to play
What's
with the
good,
BZ
FaZe
getting through,
Yeah,
Craze getting through.
FaZe
So
have
they
no
have
idea.
Yeah, they have no
FaZe
idea that happened.
Shout out my
Neither
man,
team
FaZe
does,
on,
so it does
man.
not really affect either team's strategy moving forward.
Where's Parasite? That motherfucker knocked out, bro.
I think Chris
It was the back and
fucking
forth around B.
absolutely
It can't happen that way. It was really a incredible bit of time.
When do the
Craze was
elimination
like,
matches
yeah,
start?
nothing happening.
Tomorrow?
I'm just going to go for the immediate flank. And well, okay, well,
The
both
like,
both
1-0
speed
the
and power
1-0
from
the
both these
1-0
two
matches
teams.
are later.
Craze now getting aggressive. Push over towards
Wait,
Ticket.
there's more
Easy.
games today?
Off
Seen
angle.
this
Yeah.
before.
There'll be 4
Tucked into a
teams that
corner,
qualify
nades,
for bracket.
stuns, not really going to connect with him.
That's all today.
The bomb
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
already made motion
So we played
kind of on a
twice.
late pivot over
Yes.
towards A, where it's only Simp
so we're in
watching
for a
for
long
intel.
day.
Really can't contest from this
They see
spot,
him.
and I think he did see that there is a plant
no.
going
And they're
down
gonna be good
by
matches, too.
Vivid.
It'll be like
a couple of shots, but
Optic
Vivid's out of there
C9,
4v4. Here we go.
fucking Surge
Vivid was ready
LAT,
to
so there'll
make
be
his
like
move for
actual
that
good
plan.
matches
To be honest
too.
with you, it seemed as if he was on the outside of the map.
They'll probably be FaZe
The
Miami.
old bait was there. Draws
Awkward.
a bit of a good timing there for him.
No.
Bad timing from
Oh, what-
Craze. Oh, the last couple of
Oh,
shots don't
Craze up.
land. The
Yeah, it's
Mamba left now
1v3.
in a 1 versus 3. Difficult at
I got
say the
Mamba.
least.
Really?
Good shots, but
He was moving,
the
though.
follow-up
Sam,
just
I'll
too
suck your
quick.
dick if we lose
Decent
this.
prediction
There
for
we go.
Mamba.
Let's go,
1v3 in that
OMiT.
position, a little bit too much to
Can
deal
anyone
with,
win
and
off
yeah,
that?
it's just kind of a weird drop down for Draws. It's oh wait, how are you? I'll take that. Thank you very much.
And that swings it the other way because, you know, Mamba managed
I
to
agree,
stay alive
Sam.
there.
Let's
Get himself
go,
up top.
OMiT.
That gunfight goes the other way. If Mamba doesn't turn around, draws against Cole.
Yep.
Very
K
different
sounds a
round.
racist.
Really does
And
come
he's
down
gay.
to those small finite moments.
Nothing wrong with that.
Doesn't it? Yeah. Ah,
No,
yeah.
there's something
That
to
was a
it.
terrible time there for Craze.
Well,
Sorry,
I
not
mean, there's a
Mamba.
problem being racist, but nothing wrong with being
Yeah,
gay.
it's one of those moments he finds that gunfight. It's very different.
I don't know, is there a problem being racist?
I
Good
keep
question.
forgetting.
The way it be
What?
sometimes.
Spot,
It is
bro.
the way
I'm about
it
to
be.
get out of here.
The way it be.
Yeah, get
2-2 the
let's
count.
get
Good
this
one
guy
so
outta
far.
here,
Again,
man.
both
He's
teams
got
fighting.
PR risk, man.
Showing us a lot of
PR
depth in
brand
the
risk.
game book, the game plan right now.
Get this guy out of here, man.
Playbook, the game
My
plan.
name is Mark
Whatever
Phillips.
you
Do
want
not
to
forget.
That was with
The BZ? No, not this time.
Absolutely,
Nice little
Mark
pinch
Phillips.
up from the
There you go,
SMGs. A bit, try to
My
control
name is
over towards
Jonathan
Ticket,
Perez.
and that will work out. What should be a comfortable defense from here on out.
What's your GTRP names?
Oh, you
Really
don't know my
forced him
cop
away
character.
as
My
well.
cop character in GTA is Jonathan Perez.
Not a great deal you can do. He's
Sam,
trying
what's
to
your
sell
character's
you.
name?
That's
Maybe they get overzealous and they'll
Owen?
just run into you, and yeah, they're
Owen
not
what?
going to give
12.
you anything. This guy will
Owen
fall
12.
pretty quickly over to the lead again.
Oh.
Yeah, solid, flawless round. Nice
those.
little
I see what you
change
did
of pace, change of tempo.
Yep.
Owner of the
Oh,
finest bakery in the
It's something
city.
that, like, reflecting on last year, I feel like the Challengers teams against the big dogs in particular, I won't say like they cowered away, but it just never felt like they could get their game plan in
Play scared a bit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, it's almost giving too much respect.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen that from a lot of the Challengers teams so far, especially just looking at this
Dylan,
image
did you make
right now.
a
And I think that
character
kind
in
of
GTA
was
yet?
apparent.
No, I'm trying to cook up.
agreed.
Yeah, no,
You gotta help
we're
me.
going to play our game. Like, you know,
Um,
at the end of the day,
help
You
me
can
cook.
take, you
We're
can
at the
take the
very
name of
end
the
of
great
the-
Mike Hawk.
Call of Duty calendar.
Ooh,
Like,
nah, but that's
they
already
have
like
had
legend.
more
Like
than
that,
enough
you know,
time to
that's already a
figure out
thing.
their game.
It's
Everyone shoots
cemented.
straight.
I think you should
Everyone
do,
shoots very straight.
Or should.
Jerseys in the
Or
rafters.
should, yeah, well,
I think you should do.
if I speak.
Jerseys in the fucking rafters.
And I'm down for whatever, so get crazy.
What kind of
First one
character
from
are
Sip
you
gets
trying to be?
away,
What's your-
most
what's your story?
importantly. Had a lot of
That's what I was
supply,
saying. I think I have to
support
decide
around him
first.
with Draza watching
There's
to
so
make
many
sure he can
angles
get
to go
back
with
tucked
this.
around globe.
We can cook up
And
a good
honestly,
script.
for Amit,
Yeah,
that
I
just
need, like, a
puts
good
an
script.
immediate stop to any sort of a play
Good
towards
writing.
A. Vivid trying to fight off Simp, who continues to say, look at me, look at me.
And you might just be the guy.
So we'll find Mamba.
And anyone
I
with
mean,
a
the
fucking
good
offense.
thing is
about
here
it,
for
I'll think
him,
about it.
they
It must
doesn't lose
have
the
been
bomb. Back now trying to make a play because, well, quite literally he has to.
Yeah.
2 versus 4, difficult position to be in. Needs to find
I
his
got
good
Mac.
fight. Needs to find another pretty quickly.
No,
SK's got
Sam.
a hold of restaurant.
FaZe
but
is
look,
not getting
FaZe just back
4v2.
out. Yeah, we'll just tell you a number.
Till now.
This is what I'm talking talking about,
Mac.
FaZe, but like, you can plant if you want to.
Oh, man, yeah.
We know that you're on the bomb then. Here
Oh,
come all
shit.
the nades. I think one does tag pretty heavily on a Mac. Does he get away?
I don't know how he got
though?
out.
Does.
Oh, shit.
But Vivid falls,
I got Mac.
and now it's just a matter of time. It's a little bit of
Oh,
where's
shit.
Waldo.
No,
They
no,
find him pretty
no.
quickly. Not a good hiding spot there for Mac, as
There you
this will be a
go.
3-3 game.
Might go round
I think
11
if
with the
Vivid
way this
finds
is
that
going.
gunfight in the middle of the map, they got a really good chance.
What's happening in the
Octane and thrown
control?
out.
Okay, Miami's about to be up
Wait for the push to
2-0.
come.
That series is over.
Normally you don't win your
basically,
gunfights there. It's always going to be tough.
Who is Miami playing?
Yeah, and that's an interesting one. Just the pressure that comes in the middle of the map. Craze
Sandy,
expecting to come up
Bracula
top. Sim says, no, I am indeed behind.
Wait, the other
Well, and that's
OMiT?
the other thing about that setup.
Yeah,
is
they're
both in the
Sim
same-
should
they're
not be
both in the
allowed
same
to make that play
bracket?
because
They
Vivid's
weren't
supposed to be
supposed
watching
to
that
go
angle,
once
but it was
Carolina
just too many
dropped out,
members for
then it
FaZe
happened
taking
like that.
shots at Vivid. The Crazes
Yeah.
get stuck. So, overwhelming pressure works out. Back to the offense
That's
for
very
FaZe Clan.
unfortunate.
Eyes
Yeah.
almost pure.
Hi,
left in the
Corinna.
middle of the
I think
map.
she's
They're
here.
gonna show force at B.
She's probably playing video games or something.
Catch out that little
Last, like,
double
3
play that
months.
was sent before. Craze stun, nade cook, doesn't quite reach. Craze is out of there.
Oh, there she is.
Alright, Selium as well. All this noise over towards B. There's but a ruse.
Yo, Clay called me. He goes, yo,
Right,
why'd you call me earlier? I was like, we're going to give you some
Another
tips
look over
of where
towards
to
A,
go
but hasn't
on
necessarily
record.
committed. You can see that Mac is there ready for the push, but still, this happens at B.
They cleared Craze out before. Do they expect him to be here
No.
again? They do not.
Ooh,
And
Oh my
he's
God.
Head of the
almost
Yakuza.
able to find two.
Head of the
Mamba, a couple
Yakuza?
extra shots, but
Yakuza.
get to a 3v3
So I said.
and Cell.
Oh,
yeah,
Yakuza.
he
I think
seems
they
to
did
think
Yakuza.
he's got a free route to
How
get
is
to
that
A.
strat
Not the
ever gonna
case.
work, bro?
Or it could be Mr.
Punishes, and now a
Miyagi.
significant advantage for Omit's defense with the bomb down.
Discipline from Mac there. Especially my
What
teammates are
the
calling everything out
fucking
over towards
sea?
B. People are weak over towards Ticket. You're like, do I make the move?
There's no chance that
Maybe
shot
watching
works.
the
Ever.
know what they're doing.
Yeah, tweak
And
on it, Ben,
Celium gets
tweak on
caught
it.
on the cross. Now you have the bomb. 28 seconds to go. Take something special from the Tiny Terrace to find this one.
Well, they might get a little bit of isolation here in the backside of A, depending on the
We
route
not
that
see him
Sim
on site?
hits. Mamba a little bit late to check this.
2,
Old Simp would have
Now
seen
it's
him.
been seen.
Okay.
Mac gets the gun up in time. And Abizi is found out by
I
Vivid.
got P7.
Clean
We
defensive
got a
back and
game.
forth right now, and as much as that could lead to a bit of a slog, these have been
They try and
tightly
throw a
fought.
fake off the rip. But
It's
like,
coming down to the odd
I-
gunfights
I-
here and there, right?
I've
I mean, you
seen
think
so
to
many
yourself,
teams
if
try that and it
Mac
should
doesn't
never
find
work.
that one on the cross, if Craze doesn't find something there, you're almost immediately seeing Celium back up. Okay, a little bit more B control, but yeah, Celium thinks he's got them dead to rights, and it's an open A point.
Yeah, that guy's horrific, though.
Not the case. Well
Happens.
played from Max to set himself up in that position. Plan was there from FaZe Clan as it was from OMiT when they tried that a couple of rounds ago. This time, though, it does pay off for OMiT once again.
I think we both got a little bit pulled attention-wise to what Celium was doing. I didn't even see Craze, how he got back that spotted stairs after he was stunned and naded, but he's a mystery man. And he does unorthodoxical things and often works out. Nades land here for OMiT, and they say, bet, let's go.
Draz has to back him down. Celium is there for a little bit of cover,
Stun.
but he's being peppered. Stone's going to land as well. Mac in a little bit of a dangerous spot, but Celium not in position to punish him. Still 4 versus 4 somehow.
They don't
That
know
might
where
get
the
pushed.
subs are, so you do see Mamba
He's out.
watching
I
avidly.
need these
for
good
any
games to
long
hit, dude. I'm
flank
starting to
plays.
teeter a little bit.
Couple of tags from Mac has him just able to get across. Trophy system down. Nick of time for that by the look of it.
All these challenger games,
And
people are
again,
just
this
getting
is just a
cooked.
question mark for OMiT if they're not committed to the plan because they don't know where the Tiny Terrors are yet.
They haven't got a clue.
Craze
Sim
with
is
the
ready,
blood.
waiting, but
Hold up.
Craze catches draws
It's like, even if they win the searches,
Now
I
the
just have
numbers are
no
with you, the
faith
bomb
in
is
these
down.
respawns for
Tiny
any of these
Terrace may
challenger
well be
teams.
positioned, but they got to do something with it.
No, I think Mamba just saw Sim.
Yeah.
So he's going to back up to a safer angle towards Ambulance. Abizi now seen at Pillars. Mac able to finish off the damage that had already been tallied.
Round for OMiT.
And this feels like it's a done deal
Yeah,
right now
5-3.
with OMiT.
I've seen a
Firm
5-3 once or
control,
twice in my
Sally able to
day.
Find the first, keeps his life, but with 23 seconds and still 3 more post-plant defenders to worry about. It's only a matter of time.
Whoa.
Or is
Jesus
it?
Christ.
He's
MC's
wiggling, he's
twisted, but-
wagging. But time will run out on this play.
I've casted a 1v4 for
I
FaZe
remember
before.
it. Little hotel action.
Yeah, it didn't quite have that air of things, did it? It was always going to be difficult, but he was dipping and diving. Not quite dodging enough.
5D's a dodgeball. Remember the 5D's a dodgeball?
Yeah, I do. I remember specifically 4 of them.
Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and
Duck.
dodge.
That was it. You try and catch me out there, because technically it's like 4, isn't it? I'm with you.
yeah,
though.
it's-
Yeah.
Will FaZe be able to break them down right here?
5-3 though the count. Big advantage here for OMiT. Leader's advantage. They could do something crazy if
have
they
no
wanted
faith
to,
in
and
the
I'm not going to
respawns,
lie to you,
man,
Chris.
if
They
they win
very
the
well maybe do
search.
something crazy here. This
Yeah.
is 4 members running it down mid.
Oh, they're feeling confident.
Oh my god, they're running worlds. I have all the faith.
Yeah, we ain't seen any more S&D,
Okay.
or are we? Simp and Celium
2v2?
answering back, but 2 versus 2. Trades work out. FaZe will get away with it, but as will OMiT.
A little bit of punish there from FaZe, but 2v2 still plausible
3
as
HP.
Vivid is able to
3
find
HP.
just enough life to get away. Does Mamba get the read on the quick aggression though from Draza?
Good play out of
Timing,
draws.
oh, it's a hell of a
Good
drug.
timing.
Now it's just down to Vivid down low.
Oh my
Clean
God, he's
shots
full
to
health
the
too.
first. Looking, he knows a second was nearby.
Got
Oh, I didn't see
And they
him.
dodge
he's
each
gonna
other
go
just
weird.
again as Simp will get a little bit of freedom to potentially play for a
This is
plan.
gonna get
Zero
weird.
information for either player here now, really.
Reese is out of there.
Yeah.
Roll of the
Oh,
dice.
wait, no, he's gonna wrap B. Nah, Chris.
Simp was looking for a push still
Wait,
over
Vivid-
towards A,
Reese
but
might have big brain.
signing against. Vivid will go
back.
back
Oh,
over towards
yeah.
the B side,
Chris
expecting
is,
maybe a
nah,
pivot.
Chris is gonna plan A. The way he's playing, he's clearing it out. He's gonna have to
Simp
plan
is
A.
dotting his I's and crossing his T's.
He has no idea
getting
where
weird.
he went.
Throwing blanks here,
it's
though.
getting
Yeah.
weird.
Is he?
May well just be a case of getting the bomb down. He's going to get that luxury. If it goes over
You gonna
towards
go
B,
play
it will
arches
be a
though? Or do you get there
1v1
in time?
retake. Either player could be anywhere.
Yeah, and Simp has cleared a lot of the
Going
critical
shimmies,
space,
getting info
most
and everything.
notably around
He might get
stage.
some weird timing here.
And he's guessed correctly in terms of forcing the issue towards arches. Turns for a moment, has
Oh,
not seen
wow.
Vivid,
This
nor
time
has Vivid
he's
seen
dead.
him, though. Now an
gonna die.
opportunity. Clean shots for
Vivid's
Vivid.
pretty-
And an 8 and 4,
Okay.
5 in a row. 1v2
1-1.
clutch for Vivid, not once, but
Shout out
twice
OMiT.
in the map.
Taking
so
him out
shimmy.
off the defending EWC champions. Yeah, 3-0.
3-0.
3-0, 3-0.
Moments on the back of Vivid. 8 and 4.
FaZe
The
is looking a
confidence
little shaky
from the
right now.
challenger team will be soaring now.
Everybody relax.
How many
Close
maps
map
did
number
FaZe
1.
lose on?
Map number 2. Yeah, that's it.
Zero.
Relatively comfortable in the end.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
I mean, that's a winnable map 1, too, for what it's worth.
Let's get it.